Living in New York City is an adventure, and I'm going to show you what a day in the life looks like for someone who's a busy New Yorker. On days that I have to work, I wake up really early. I try to crawl out of bed at the crack of dawn, put my running clothes on so that I can get myself up and at 'em and get all the miles in before I go to work. This is a process, but I've gotten really good about not thinking about it and just rolling and going, as I say, and getting that run in without too much hesitation. So here I am shuffling along, getting myself to the West Side Highway, where I did about 10 miles up and down as the sun came up. It feels really good to just get the blood flowing before I have to go spend the day at work. I'm hopping in the shower really quick, getting dressed, and before I know it, I'm already out the door, hopping on a city bike, very conveniently located close to where I'm staying, and getting myself to the subway station a few avenues over. It's a beautiful morning today, so it's actually kind of a nice, peaceful ride over to the subway station. As I make my way into the Times Square subway station, the train came perfectly on time, so I didn't have to worry about being late and could just kind of chill on the crowded train. So then I show up to work. I'm the first person at work this day. So I get myself settled in at the photo studio where I shoot product. I help and coordinate how to shoot a bunch of products that we sell online. And the people I work with are awesome. They're like an extension of my family. So it's just, I spend 9 to 5 basically here doing this. This was kind of a special day because the magazine that I shot for, you can see that's me in this cool magazine called Like the Wind, and an article that I wrote. The photographer who shot it was actually who I was working with this day, so it was kind of fun to have our product there. But anyway, after a long day, I leave set, get back on the train, and head home. And this is when my day really begins, or at least this is when I feel like I settle in and take care of my headspace where I cook, because cooking is one of my favorite things. So I've got spinach and mushrooms and sweet potatoes that I ordered from Gorillas, which I have a discount code in the notes below if you want to order delivery groceries to your door for 5 minutes. It's really convenient, especially when I'm busy. So I get some of the groceries delivered. I happen to have some salmon that I was going to cook up. And I cook very simply. So I basically just throw everything in a skillet and cook it together. I don't really use any oil or anything. It's just basically water that I use to cook all the vegetables and the fish. There are the mushrooms that I'm going to lightly steam, and I'm going to microwave my potato for 6 minutes wrapped in a paper towel. And yeah, it cooks pretty quickly. And I mix it all together kind of like as a big, I don't know what you call it. It's not a stir fry because there's no oil, but it's just like a big medley of all the vegetables. And I dish it out onto a big plate. And this is when I take my dinner plate and get settled in and just watch my favorite shows. So basically, I tune into all my favorite YouTube channels and just watch everything from what daily vlogs were happening, or informational based stuff like the Daily Stoic with Ryan Holiday. And so yeah, I eat my dinner and watch my little YouTube shows, get my information, and then I dig into my non-dairy favorite ice cream, Arctic Zero. As you can see, I'm watching a lot of Ryan Holiday here, and Casey Neistat, and Rich Roll, and whatever else pops up on my recommended feed. I'll watch. And then, yeah, I just kind of take a bath and go to bed. That's it. That's basically my entire day from start to finish on a weekday. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in.